We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button, tell me when you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with Bbig Vinco Ventures Inc. and it had an explosive run. We have some key points to look at, and like I stated in yesterday's video, it was at a pivotal point based off of 42 vision. I broke it all down, and today that's what we're going to break down in today's video and what to look at going into tomorrow and the rest of this week and even next week, right? And today, Bbig was not the only stock going up. A lot of stocks were pushing higher, but one thing that did have a connection to the SPY was the reaction that the Bbig stock had today, because the SPY continued to go higher after yesterday's bull indicator popping up. Our SPY bot sent it out yesterday in the afternoon towards the end of the day, and it rolled over into today, and call options were up 2x to 5x from that moment till today, even after the bell. And the bear indicator did not pop up towards almost the end of the day, guys. And as you see it popping up, those call options were up 2 to 5x from yesterday to today. This is our new release that you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the Discord or 42 Vision Indicator to receive this advantage and edge over the charts and over the markets to be able to maximize on opportunities with the clarity one deserves. And the SPY bot sends those messages and notifications directly to us over at the Discord to maximize within the volatility, guys. So here we are with Bbig Vinco Ventures Inc. Explosive run today. We're going to break it all down today, but before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. We're going to jump right into it here with Bbig. So the home runs of the day were spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to get on early with us every single morning, we strive for opportunities like these. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So these were the two stocks I mentioned this morning, and both of them turned out to be home runs, but one of them was beyond expectations and spectacular, guys. So MITQ, we caught this one sitting sideways in the pre-market, gave a small run of about 5 to 10%, pulled back down, got that bull indicator after the bell, full strength on 42 vision, and gave a highest point of 20% plus, guys. Now, our home run of the day that was spectacular and beyond expectations, and this is what we strive for every single day, was DCFC. This was actually under a bull indicator on the 5-minute, full strength in the pre-market, went up about 10 to 15%, consolidated towards the bell, continued with strength, went up almost 50%, consolidated again, went up another 20%, and hit a highest point of 70% plus, guys. And from this bull indicator to this bear indicator, it lasted throughout the whole entire run and strength of the rally, guys. It was phenomenal. And if you guys want to get on early with us and know about these stocks every single day in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we're going to jump into these charts. So here we are with Bbig Vinco Ventures Inc. and the stock had an explosive run, but something happened here in the charts, and it's a really important part of everything that happened today, and it even shows it in the reaction that the stock had. Now, it was phenomenal. This is awesome. This was explosive, but we still need to be realistic of what's going on in the chart, and we're going to break that down today. I stated yesterday that we were at a pivotal point, that some reversals with 42 vision are smaller than others are bigger than others, right? I pointed these three out here. I used them as examples, and then we went ahead and talked about what to look for going into tomorrow and what resistance levels need to be broken through, right? Now, we were at extreme weakness here. Reversal was starting, full transition, went from white with red borders to red with green borders to dark green to bright green, and then an explosive run of volume, inflows, and strength, right? Now, we're at a point where things are slightly pulling back, and we need to know how fast is this going to pull back, or what levels to look at to know if this is real strength, right? That's what we're going to break down today, and we're going to pull up Ultimate 42 Vision, the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. 42 vision indicator. Link is down below in the description to it. And by gaining access to it, you'll be able to have that edge to receive the clarity you deserve within the charts, to maximize on opportunities within the volatility of the markets, guys. So BBIG got a bull indicator right at the bell today, right after the bell from $3. Great support there. Bounced off of $2.95 yesterday and just went into full strength today and nearly went up 20% plus, right? At its highest peak, it reached 20% plus from the lows to the highs. I mean, that is pretty exciting. That is phenomenal. But it rejected, okay, for the third time. And I've talked about this in every single video. 360, then we need to get to 375, and then $4, right? Now, this could be a setup, though, for the next bull run, right? Let's go ahead and talk about some bullishness here, because some covering had to happen here for this run to happen this fast. I'm sure some shorts were covering ahead of CPI data, ahead of the uncertainty, and they covered some positions. And then at the same time, there was a lot of inflows coming in and bullishness overall. But this could be a setup for the next bull run if there's real strength here. If not, if it rejects here again, stays below 360, can't go to 375, can't go to $4, this is just going to make it that much weaker. And this is just an even bigger bull trap in one single day, because the stock moved in one single day what it takes about 2 days in the last two runs to happen. So that is significant. That is unusual volume, right? That's not typical. But in the charts, it's showing strength. It is phenomenal. But the rejection up here at 365, 360 mark, that right there is a sign of weakness, because that needed to be broken through with confidence, with ease, get to 375 and stay within that area of 375 to $4, and then consolidate there to have some strength and try to do the next leg up. But going up to 360 and coming right back down towards the 350s, and tomorrow possibly retesting certain support levels, that is not real strength. And that's what we need to be watching, because if shorts did cover into the uncertainty of CPI data being released tomorrow, they can reshort at these levels. We've talked about how they do that on the way up. They cover and then they start reshorting on the way back down. That's why we've seen short shares availability fluctuate from 0 to several hundred thousand to several million back to 0. And they're just using that flexibility of the days to cover being so low. So what support levels will I be watching? Well, the first one is 335. If it breaks through that, between 335 and 330 will be some key levels to break it down in the middle of this run, to see if it crosses it and goes lower, or holds above it and reverses back up. Like if it pulls back and goes back up, like I always say, then this is not a setback, if not a setup, right in this area for the next bull run. So that's the key thing I'm going to be watching, if it can hold up and have some strength within this move. Now, on the 30-minute, it's under a bull indicator. No bear indicator has popped up. Full strength on 42 vision. But it's also important to realize that a full transition has happened from white with red borders to green. And then once things start to pull back, the next transition is green with red borders, dark green with red borders, then red, and if it goes into further weakness, it will eventually go ahead and get to white with red borders again. So super important to realize that as well, if things continue into weakness, or like I said, set up for the next bull run. So we need to see if it can hold support, bounce off of it, have some true strength. But it has actually rejected the same area 3 times already. Every single time it tries to come back up. And I've stated why the stock is having trouble going higher. And it's because a lot of investors have been holding for some time. They've averaged their way down into these levels. And as soon as they're up, they're going to take advantage of whatever profits they can take, because they've been in it for so long. And the market conditions are also creating fear and making investors not want to hold. That's one thing. The second thing is there are investors involved, probably trading, trying to catch it at these lows and keeping their average as low as possible. And even though it's staircasing in the upward direction, every time it goes up, they're the ones selling. So you definitely need to be aware that there's a lot of different types of investors, swing traders, day traders, those that are long-term, those that are holding for the dividend of the Cryptide spinoff, those that are also holding because of the merger with the TikTok rival, all that stuff that comes into play. But the charts are showing a whole nother picture of how much volatility it's had within this level here, and it's having trouble breaking above $3.75 and $4. That's going to be pivotal to trap shorts. Now, on the 4-hour though, you could see how the stock has reacted. It has actually shifted for the first time in a long time into a bull indicator, okay? This is something I've talked about, that we needed to see that bear indicator negate. It went into a bull indicator. We need to see if it's a fake out or if it's a real one, because things shifted really, really fast from red to dark green to green. And yes, it got a bull indicator, but we need to see if it can continue. Not saying that it's going to be exactly the same as this move, but back to back, right? We don't want to see this fade quickly into green with red borders, then dark green with red borders, and back to red like we saw here. If not, have some type of strength that can be persistent for a few days. It just got started. We need to see if it can continue, but very important to be aware that we have a bull indicator on the 4-hour negating that bear indicator. We just need to see if it's a fake out or if it's going to be strong enough. Now, the 1-day is in the same situation, but it got out of that pattern of dark green with red borders downward direction and going back up. So it looks pretty bullish so far. We have two bull indicators, the 4-hour and the 30-minute, but we need to watch carefully the support levels to know if this is a fake out or a real breakout. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.